In this video, I'll show the equinoxes debunk both the globe and the flat Earth circling sun models. Proponents of the flat Earth circling sun model claim that the sun travels in a circular pattern over the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn, depending on the time of the year. Let's take a look at this claim first to see if it holds up to our observational data. After that, we'll use the same observational data to evaluate the veracity of the heliocentric globe model. To assess the claim that the sun follows a circular pattern around the tropics, we'll use observed angles to the sun at sunrise on the spring equinox. The sunrise times and azimuths, or angles from the observer to the sun, come from suncalc.org. We start by plotting 3 locations along the same longitude using a web app I created that uses SunCalc's open source astronomical data and allows for the plotting of multiple observation points. For simplicity and clarity, I used 0° longitude and placed observers at the equator and 50° north and south latitudes. At sunrise on the spring equinox, observers at each latitude observe the sun rising directly east at the same time. According to the flat Earth circling sun model, the sun is circling around the Tropic of Cancer during this time of the year. If this were true, then the observers on the equator and 50° south latitude should see the sun rise to the north rather than directly east as the data shows. This disproves the theory pushed by shills and misled flat earthers that the sun circles the tropics. Now let's move on to the heliocentric globe model. For this analysis, I removed the observer at the equator so we can focus on the sunrise angles from the 50° north and 50° south latitudes. Notice the observed angles to the sun are not a perfect 90 degrees, but rather diverge from each other by 1.6 degrees. If we plot these diverging lines out to 93 million miles, the distance to the sun according to the heliocentric model, we see that they point to 2 entirely different points in space, separated by 2.6 million miles. For the heliocentric model to be true, the observed angles would have to triangulate to a single point in space where the sun is located. This categorically disproves the heliocentric globe model, while raising even more questions. If the 3 observers are all seeing the sun in a different location, how many suns are there to account for this phenomenon? The answer seems to be infinite, as each sun, each entire sky in fact, is hyperlocal if not personal. To make my point, I'll plot several more locations to demonstrate that as you add more points of observation, you get more disparate angles to the sun, proving that we are not seeing the same celestial body. In this image, we see sunrise angles from multiple locations across the world at the same moment. It's clear that none of these locations triangulate to a single sun, destroying both the heliocentric model and flat Earth circling sun model with a single observation.